Welcome back to hottubsupply.com. I'm Preston, and we're here in my personal hot tub once again to finish the filling and setting the chemical level process of my personal hot tub. So we've already gone through several steps in this process. So we've drained the hot tub, we've cleaned it, we've showed you how to add a pre-filter to the hose and add metal protect. We've already gone through adjusting pH. So all of these steps should have been done prior to this step we're currently at. So if you haven't done that yet with your hot tub, go back and see the previous 2 or 3 videos. But for today's purposes, we're gonna go ahead and jump into balancing chlorine levels. This particular hot tub is a Twilight series by Master Spas. It's a couple years old, but this hot tub is built to last at least 20 years if you maintain it over time. So once again, we're gonna try to maintain this hot tub the best we can. And the hot tub manufacturer recommendations are to use dichlorochlorine. So this product by Master Clear Chlorinating Granules, it can be found on our website. We'll put a link in the description below this video. So really, when you look at the active ingredients, you want to look at fine sodium dichlor as the main active ingredient. Most manufacturers recommend the use of sodium dichlor. One big watch out for folks is that they think, hey, a hot tub's the same as a pool. I can maybe just use pool chemicals for the hot tub. The reality is you can't. So a pool, you can use a lot harsher chemicals than you can use in a hot tub. A hot tub, you have pumping, you have a interior heating system. You really want to use a softer chlorine like dichlor to maintain water clarity over time. Things like bromine should not be used. So products like bromine should be avoided when you're using a chlorinating product for a hot tub. So a bromine product is designed for a pool, a lot harsher, and it'll eat away some of the interior components of your hot tub. We also don't recommend using a floater, a chlorine slow release tablet, or anything like that that can over chlorinate your system. These hot tubs are pretty efficient. They use different forms of filtration like mineral filters, ozonators. So the level of chlorine you need in a system like this is greatly reduced when you compare it to like a pool. So we're gonna go ahead and get started now on leveling chlorine. This hot tub's not full yet, but the same process we use with the pH. We're gonna use these same strips to look at chlorine. So obviously these chlorine levels are gonna be 0 now. We're gonna go ahead and dip this for 2 seconds, shake it off. We'll look at it. You can see here the chlorine matches the 0. You really want it to be in that 1 to 3 parts per million chlorine, free chlorine from a dichlor perspective. Since I've had this hot tub for quite a few years now, I've kind of found the sweet spot. Typically we recommend putting a couple tablespoons in your hot tub at first. Go back, measure it, see where you're at. You might need a couple more just to get to that 3 parts per million from a dichlor perspective. But it's important to do small quantities at a time and then go back and check. Another small quantity, if you need to add more, go back and check. Once you're balanced from a chlorine perspective, you should be good for at least a couple days. Typically we recommend either using an oxidizer shock or a little bit of chlorine when you get out of the hot tub, and just maintain that over time. So don't be surprised if those chlorine levels go back down to 0 and you haven't been in the hot tub. It's likely that chlorine might be held in a mineral filtration system and might be chlorinating as it moves water through